Dad, I never diagnosed you at all. You diagnosed yourself when you called my doctor and tried to break HIPAA with her and tried to convince her that I was suicidal when all I was doing was fighting for my life and begging to get a little help and get the treatment that I needed to escape the daily suffering, such as the shingles that I'm left with on my head for 6 years straight. You would not be able to handle shingles for 6 weeks of your life. But you're so greedy that you're willing to take the ideas of your daughter and bank off of them, but you're not willing to lift a single finger to help or support her ever. You're never willing to do anything to actually solve the situation, but you sure are willing to get your hands in there where they don't belong and your nose in there where they don't belong and make my situation and make my life worse and even create liability for civil industries in this town. I need to escape him. His gross demonic monitoring spirit is obviously affecting me right now. That's why my situation needed to be fixed. All you all are doing is allowing a covert, sociopathic, religious narcissist to never get better. All I ever did was all he wanted me to do. I went to theology school for him. But when I was actually putting the most work, volunteer work, and most heart into leading music at his church, what did he do? Had me kicked out twice. I grew up taking care of his children and his foster children, being victim of his extreme mental, psychological abuse. Not to mention the sexual abuse that he failed to ever protect me from and will never, ever take responsibility for. All he likes to do is, turn his victim into a victimizer because that's what narcissists do. No, you got that diagnosis yourself by your attempting illegal actions, which he does constantly. He constantly thinks he's above the law and can do whatever he wants. He was a spoiled rich kid and he's a preacher now, but that gives him no excuse to constantly break the law and think that he's above the law and that he can do whatever he wants and control whoever's life he wants, mess up their life more, and then blame it on them more while he refuses to take accountability. This is not okay. You guys are all just enabling him and his narcissistic, abusive behavior. And now that you taken my taxes for the big mess that you all created 10 years ago, now we're revisiting it. Wonderful. More material for my documentary, I guess. Because it is not okay. This is everything that's wrong with the world, these situations. And rather than them being fixed and discussed and seen, such as children that are sexually assaulted in your court-ordered placements, yeah, you stopped taking statistics on that in 2012. I wonder why. Probably because there was a good over 5,000 happening a year. You sweep them under the rug now. And then you punish the parent that tried to prevent it by taking her much needed taxes 10 years later. Is there nobody with any heart in this earth? Is there not a single person that works at the courthouse that actually represents justice? Seriously.